misses outside. Hitters count at 2 balls and a strike. Pena 0 for 1 today. Ahead in the count here, and he fouls it away down the right side. 2-2. Mariners lead 2-1. Scored a run in the first and a run in the third. The 2-2 home. He got him to chase it. Another strikeout for Logan Gilbert, his 7th. And there's one away here in the 5th. Let's take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. 7 inches of pitch break, 1,700 rotations per minute. And Logan Gilbert is feeling it here today, giving up just the 1 run so far. Took the Astros a few innings to record a hit. Still pitching with a 1-run lead, and now here's Chas McCormick. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 5th. And he takes a strike at the knees. Gilbert just pounding away at that strike zone. McCormick 0 for 1 with a strikeout, batting a .182 here in the early going. Has a home run and an RBI, both in the same swing, obviously. Fouls that one away. And it's 0-2. 0 for 3 in the Astros' last game. 0-2 on the way. Outside, misses just outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 49 strikes for Gilbert. 29 balls, 76 total. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for strikeout number 8, and he's got it. A swing and a miss. Logan Gilbert continuing to just pound away at the Astros. And there's 2 away here in the 5th. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. And now back to the top, and Jose Altuve, who is 0 for 2. First pitch swing, fouled away down the right side, 0-1. Altuve 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs. Has yet to hit a home run here in 2025. Driven in a couple runs. He's been getting on base, but hasn't had a whole lot of production driving runs in so far this year. High, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He has scored 4 runs over the past 7 games, though. Kind of what you expect from a guy in the leadoff spot. Not a ton of RBIs.
2-1.
But he does get on and get in for the Astros quite a bit. Hitters count 2 balls and a strike. And Altuve swings and misses at that one. Now it's 2-2, and Gilbert a strike away from striking out the side here. The 2-2 home. Foul down the right side, and they'll do it again. Inside, just missed. Full count, 3-2.
Got a full count.
Mauricio Dubon waiting on deck. The payoff pitch home. Outside, he lost in ball 4. So the Astros avoid going 1-2-3. Altuve reaches via the walk, and now Mauricio Dubon will get a chance to swing. He singled his last time and came around to score the 1 run on the board for Houston. Altuve, the runner at first here with 2 out in the 5th. Slide step in the dirt. Good stop by Cal behind the plate. 1-0. 4 for 12 in his career is Dubon against Gilbert. And the next pitch misses outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. He's got 3 strikeouts. He's batting .333 in his career against Logan Gilbert. 2 balls and no strikes. Altuve off of first. The pitch is...
That's a ball.
Oh, the ball, borderline pitch. And now the Astros threatening with Yordan Alvarez waiting on deck. 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0, and another borderline pitch called the ball. So a 4-pitch walk now, back-to-back walks after starting the inning out with 2 strikeouts, and now dangerous territory with Yordan Alvarez at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Gilbert finds himself in some 2-out trouble here. First and second, 2 out. And Alvarez takes high, 1-0. 5 straight balls now thrown by Gilbert. On the ground, right side, and just foul past first. 1-1. Alvarez on the ground right side. That's going to sneak through for a base hit. Altuve around third will come towards the plate. The throw is up the line, and the Astros have tied it up here in the fifth. So some two-out magic, a couple walks for the Astros, and then an RBI single by Yordan Alvarez makes it a brand new ball game here in the fifth. Gilbert was a strike away from striking out the side. He walked Altuve, he walked Dubon, and then Alvarez knocks in the game-tying run, and we're all even at 2 as Walker bends out of danger there, 1-0.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit off the bat, but well foul, and it's 1-1. That was 102 miles an hour right into the netting. And that's an example of why putting in that protective netting up above the dugouts was so important. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2.
1-2, count.
Santos and Saucedo warming up in the Mariner bullpen. Pitch count starting to get up for Gilbert. We're in a tie game at 2 apiece. 95th pitch on the way here from Gilbert in the fifth. Out of play again. 27 pitches here in the fifth inning. Long inning for Logan Gilbert. His 28th pitch of the inning and 96th overall on the way. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's another foul ball. Gilbert trying to retire the side right here. The 1-2. Another one. Sent out of play. 30 pitches in this inning now for Logan Gilbert. He's approaching 100 in what is probably his last at bat. The 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Logan Gilbert sacrifices the lead, but doesn't go any further than that. He's pumping the fist. A lot of strikeouts. We've got ourselves a brand new ball game here in Seattle. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but a cost of a run. New pitcher into the game here for the Astros. Sean Dubin will come out to take over the pitching duties. 3 games under his belt this year so far with a 3.2 innings pitched. He hasn't given up a run yet. And the right-hander for Houston will stand in to take over the pitching duties to the top of the order, and J.P. Crawford, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out here so far today. Brand new ball game at 2 apiece here in Seattle. Game 1 of this 3-game set between these 2 American League West rivals. Strike 1 to Crawford.
0-1.
Tap foul, and it's quickly 0-2. In the dirt.
1-2.
And Crawford stays alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Mariners scored 1 run in the first on a Cal Raleigh home run. And a sacrifice fly by Arozarena in the third that scored Julio for the 2 runs Seattle has. As Crawford strikes out for the 5th time in the last 2 days. 1 away here the 5th. And now Julio, who is 1 for 2. His last at-bat was a dandy. Tried to go opposite field the entire at-bat. Finally dropped it in fair. Came around to score. And we're tied at 2, and he tries to go the other way again, and it's fouled away, 0-1. 2-time Silver Slugger, 22 and 23. As the Julio chants start to rain down here at T-Mobile Park. Inside, my goodness. Not calling it both ways. There was a few pitches in the last inning that Gilbert did not get. And as a result, a run came home, and Julio strikes out. Inconsistency behind the plate. And now here's Cal. A little bit more of an ovation for him. Hit his first home run of the year. He is now 1 home run shy of tying the record set by Mike Zunino for most home runs in Mariners history by a catcher. Outside, 2-0. In there for a strike, right down the heart of the plate, 2-1. Nobody on, 2 out, bottom 5. Tied at 2 here in Seattle. Hitters count to Cal. And he takes downstairs 3-1. Arozarena waits on deck. Cal rips it foul, and it's full 3-2. 106 miles an hour off the bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Sean Dubin. Breaking ball, it's tomahawked on the right side and foul. And again, it's 3-2. Again, foul sent down the right side. Good at bat here by Cal. Works the count full, and now has fouled off a few pitches. 14 pitches now in the inning for Dubin. About to throw his 15th here. That's another payoff. And Cal lifts this one into shallow center field. Long run for Dubon, who will track it down to retire the side. Mariners go down 1-2-3 in the 5th. We're still tied at 2 here in Seattle. Heading to the 6th. New pitcher into the game for Seattle as we start the 6th inning. Gregory Santos will take over the pitching duties. 5 games under his belt so far this year. He's pitched in 4 innings, has got a 9 even ERA. We're going to set down the Astros here as Yainer Diaz will stand in to lead things off. As he grounds this one towards shortstop, J.P. Crawford a few steps to his left, has no problem. 1 pitch, 1 out of the bullpen for Santos. And now Isak Paredes, who is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out today. First pitch, line to right side and in for a base hit. So 2 pitches and 2 swings, 1 out and 1 base hit as Isak Paredes gets aboard for the first time here today. And now John Singleton. That one clips the outside corner, nothing in 1. Singleton 0 for 2. Fly out and a strikeout to his credit. And the 0-1, this is just inside. 1-1 the count. Inconsistent strike zone behind the plate results in some boo birds being thrown down by Mariner fans. The 1-1. Off the end of the bat, grounded towards short. Could be a tough turn. Bliss gets taken out at second, and Singleton is safe at first. No appeal at second base. That was borderline Chase Utley. And he did go over the top of the base. No harm, no foul there. 2 away. And now here is Pena, the shortstop. Runner on first here with 2 out. And he pops up the first pitch behind the plate. Raleigh off with the mask. And he has got it to retire the side. Quick work for Gregory Santos. And we are heading to the bottom of inning number 6, tied at 2. 4, 5, and 6 due up here for Seattle. We welcome you back to Seattle. MLB news and notes. Ahmed Rosario went 5 for 5 against the Diamondbacks today in the Nationals win. San Francisco's Robbie Ray struck out 10 yesterday against Seattle. And the Braves won an extra innings against Miami. Walk-off for the Atlanta Braves. We start the bottom of the 6th with Randy Arozarena poking 1 foul, and it's 0-1. Drove in a run his last time to the plate on a sacrifice fly that scored Julio from third. Tied at 2 here in Seattle between these two AL West rivals. Fouled away, and it's quickly 0-2. Arozarena fouls it away to stay alive. A lot of foul balls on 2 strikes tonight for both teams. Both the starters got their pitch count risen up in a hurry. Both of them now out of the game here in the sixth. 0-2 pitch. Rosarena fouls another one away, and it remains 0-2. Didn't bite. It was close, but he didn't swing, and it's 1-2. 1-2 on the way. And he pokes this one towards second. Altuve on the backhand makes the off-balance throw in time for out number one. So Rosarena spoils a couple pitches with 2 strikes, eventually grounds out to Altuve, who shows off his range over there and the arm strength going the other way. And so 1 out, nobody aboard. Here's Polanco, who's off to a good start this year. He's 0 for 2 tonight, though. And he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out today. A couple home runs and 5 RBIs here in the early season. The 0-1 breaking ball popped up. Got under it. Foul territory on the first base side. Christian Walker will get there. And there's quickly 2 out. Swung right underneath that looping curveball, popped it straight up in the air, and now Victor Robles will stand in. 2 out, nobody aboard here in the sixth. Tied at 2 here in Seattle. Robles 1 for 2 today. And he swings right through that changeup, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Has yet to get a hit against a lefty. He's got a righty up now. Swing and a miss again, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2.
Robles trying to protect the plate. And he mixes outside 1-2. Mariners bats have gone a little cold here in the middle innings. Scored both of their runs in the first 3 innings of play. And now it's 2-2 to Robles. Deuce is wild here from Sean Dubin. And a swing and a miss at the top of the zone, 96 miles an hour. And the side is retired. Mariners go down 1-2-3 for the 3rd straight inning. And we head to the 7th. New pitcher into the game once again here for Seattle. Matt Brash will get the call. The right-hander has appeared in 5 games so far this year. He's pitched 1 inning in each of those 5 games and has yet to give up a run. He's yet to give up a hit in those 5 innings of work. Chas McCormick set to lead things off here for Houston, tied at 2 here in Seattle. Mariners scored the first 2 runs of the game. Houston has scored the latest 2. We're tied at 2 to start inning number 7. And the first pitch is outside from Matt Brash, 1-0. McCormick batting a $176 here in the early part of the season. Outside 2-0. In the dirt, and it's 3-0. Not a good start for Matt Brash with the top of the lineup looming and Altuve. 3 balls and no strikes. That one's right there for a strike, and it's 3-1. McCormick leading things off here in the 7th. Ahead 3-1, and he fouls that one away to make it full 3-2. So Brash has battled back, was down 3-0, now it's 3-2. Let's see if he can finish off McCormick here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a high fly ball turned on and tomahawked to left. Rosarena going back, leaps up, and it's just over his glove. And a home run for Chas McCormick. And the Astros take a 3-2 lead. Well, that quiets this T-Mobile crowd down. First lead of the game here for the Astros comes in the 7th inning. A leadoff home run by Chas McCormick. And it's 3-2 Houston. And now Altuve in the top of the order back up. That's the first hit and the first run given up by Matt Brash this season. Altuve 0 for 2 with a walk. He came around to score. Astros take their first lead of the game here in the 7th. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Now the crowd trying to back up Matt Brash here. Just gave up the go-ahead home run. 0-2 pitch well outside, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two in there for strike 3. Good bounce back there for Matt Brash. After giving up the home run, he strikes out Altuve, and there's one away here in the 7th. Now Mauricio Dubon 1 for 2 in the ball game, singled and scored earlier. That was back in the 5th. Astros tied the game at 2 at that point in the game. Outside, 1-0 to start the at-bat. Batting a .182 against right-handers, .333 against lefties. And that one, another borderline pitch not going Seattle's way. Seems to be more favorable for Houston at this point in the ball game. Two-0. Right side, Tellez can't get it. Base hit. Dubon has his second hit of the night. And it's a one-out single here in the 7th. Second hit of the inning for the Astros. First one was a home run. So Houston starting to punish Matt Brash a little bit. Now here's Yordan Alvarez. Outside, 1-0, 101 miles an hour. There for Matt Brash. Pitch, breaking pitch just downstairs, 2-0. Matt Brash struggling here in the 7th. 2 hits given up, or his first 2 hits given up of the season. One of them was a leadoff home run for Chas McCormick. 2-0 stays high, and it's 3-0. And shaking the head is Matt Brash. Walker waits on deck. Three balls and no strikes. Takes a strike there, and it's 3-1. That one dropped down to 99 miles an hour. And now this is a pitch you got to be careful with, like a guy for Yordan Alvarez. 3 balls and a strike. And he swings away and fouls it away, and it's full count at 3-2. Runner on first is Mauricio Dubon. 3-2 to Alvarez is fouled away. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on Alvarez, and that's a big out number 2. Alvarez goes down swinging on the outside slider, and now Christian Walker to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Dubon, the guy on at first, 2 out here in the 7th. First pitch in there for a strike in the inside corner, 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1 the count. Over the heart of the plate and fair down the left field line. Dubon trying to go first to third, and the throw in will hold him at second. And there's runners on first and second here with 2 away. Third hit of the inning for Houston. Now Yainer Diaz will get a chance to swing. And that one's in the dirt, kicks away from Cal. Throw will go to third, it's late. And now it gets a little tougher here for Matt Brash, a wild pitch. Dubon up to third. We'll take a look at Walker moving up to second base as well. Second and third with 2 men out. Brash trying to limit the damage to just 1 run here. Yainer Diaz still at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Popped him up, right side. Ryan Bliss will take charge, and Matt Brash escapes the jam in the 7th. But the Astros do take their first lead of the game, courtesy of Chas McCormick. A home run to left knots us at 3-2 at the 7th inning stretch. Brian Abreu will come in and take over the pitching duties here for Houston. 5 games under his belt with an 0-1 record. 6 innings pitched, 3.0 ERA. And the first guy to face him will be Rowdy Tellez. The big boy is 0 for 1 with a walk. He got thrown out at third, trying to be aggressive earlier in the ball game. 7-8-9 do it here for Seattle, and Tellez fouls off the first pitch. Missed just off the plate. Finally, a call going our way on that pitch, and it's 1-1. Tellez fouls it off, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Tellez takes off the plate, and it's 2-2. All the way at the plate. Good battle here by Rowdy. And it's still 2-2. Outside again. Full count. Dylan Moore waits on deck here for Seattle. The 3-2, Tellez the other way down the left field line, and foul. Going to poke it out to left field. Good effort there, and now it remains 3-2. Crowd into it here at T-Mobile Park, trying to spark a little 7th inning rally here. Another 3-2, and a foul ball, just able to get a piece of it. A good at-bat here to start the inning. The 9th pitch of this at-bat about to be on the way. Another 3-2. On the ground again, foul. We'll see a 10th pitch of this at-bat. Rowdy Tellez trying to rejuvenate his career here in Seattle. Had a couple years of success with the Brewers and with the Pirates, and this one's just foul. We'll see an 11th pitch. Great battle here to start the inning for Rowdy Tellez. Another 3-2 on the way. And he fouls it away again. We'll see a 12th. Pitch number 12 to Rowdy Tellez. And it's a strike 3 called on the outside corner. Good at bat by Tellez, turns into a strikeout. And there's one away here in the 7th. Painted that corner. No argument from Tellez. Good at bat, but it turns into a strikeout. Now here's Dylan Moore. First pitch in there, borderline, 0-1. 2 for 2 with a couple singles and a stolen base for Demo. Looking to spark something here with 1 out in the 7th. Swing and a miss. He was behind on the slider, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Taylor Scott and Brian King warming up in the Astro bullpen. No balls and 2 strikes, and Moore fouls it away. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 98 miles an hour on the fastball, and there's 2 away here in the 7th. And the Braves looking good. Ryan Bliss 1 for 2 with a single in the ball game. He's off to a good start here this year. First full season here for the Mariners. Nobody on, 2 out. And he pops this one up down the right field line. Long run for McCormick, and it hits the netting foul. It's 0-2. Crowd antsy here in Seattle. No balls and 2 strikes. And he hits this one pretty well to right field. McCormick going back will run it down. Didn't quite get enough juice on that one, and the side is retired. We are through 7 in Seattle. The Astros lead it 3-2. New pitcher into the game here for Seattle. Gabe Spear will get the call for his 5th appearance of the year. He pitched 3.1 innings, and ERA up at 8.10. He had 1 bad outing that really shot his ERA in the early going. Looking to bounce back here tonight against Houston. Hold them to where they are right now at 3-2. And Isaac Paredes will lead things off here for the Astros. And the first pitch is, oh my goodness.
1-0.
31,000 umpires disagree, and so does a lot of Mariners. 1-1. Should be 0-2 right now, but it's 1-1 here to Paredes. 1-1 outside. That one was outside, and it's 2-1. Hitters count to Isaac Paredes. And that one slapped foul, and it's 2-2. Gabe Spear, the lefty, going against the righty Paredes, the 2-2. Hammered down the left field line, but slicing into the seats. And it stays 2-2. Popped him up. Behind the plate, Cal with the mask off will make the play. 1-1. John Singleton now to the plate. 0 for 3 tonight. Crowd has become quiet now here in Seattle over the last couple innings. Tyler Saucedo and Trent Thornton warming up for the Mariners. .1-0 pitch, ripped foul, and it's 1-1. 111 miles an hour off the bat there from Singleton. And it's a ball and a strike. Outside. Ball. Hitters count at 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, got him to chase it. Crowd comes to life on that, and it's 2-2. Gabe Spear looking for a strikeout here. And it's fouled away. 2-2 remains the count. Two balls and 2 strikes. And high, full at 3-2. Jeremy Pena waits on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Got him to freeze on a full count pitch, and there's 2 away here in the 8th inning. Now Jeremy Pena to the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts, and he also popped up in this game as well. 2 out, nobody aboard here in the 8th, and a swing and a miss, nothing in 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Batting .206 here in the early going. And a ground ball back at Spear, who snares it. Throw to first in time, and a 1-2-3 inning thrown out of the bullpen by Gabe Spear. Mariners down to their final 6 outs. They trail by 1. We welcome you back to Seattle. A new pitcher on the bump again for Houston. It'll be Brian King, who will make his 6th appearance of the year. He's pitched in 4.2 innings, and he's yet to give up a run, and he has not given up a hit to a right-handed bat as well. He's got a left-handed bat to start him off. And the top of the order with J.P. Crawford, who is 0 for 3, so he's due for a hit. And the Mariners need base runners to spark a rally here in the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss by Crawford to start the inning. It's 0-1. Josh Hader waits on deck in the Astro bullpen. Little tapper that goes foul, and it's quickly 0-2 to JP. And 2 is popped up on the infield, right above the plate. And the catch will be made for out number 1. So Crawford pops out to start the inning, and now here is Julio. Big chance for him to turn this game around. He's 1 for 3 today with a double. He scored a run, and he has a stolen base. One swing could tie the game. And he takes a strike right there, and it's 0-1. Lefty versus righty matchup in favor of Julio here. And he takes another strike, and it's 0-2. Julio now got to protect the plate. Outside.
1-2.
The ball and 2 strikes. Inside, and he's worked it back even now at 2-2.
2-2.
As the Julio chance rained down here at T-Mobile Park in a 1-run ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he hits this one foul. They'll do it again. In the dirt, didn't bite, full count. The big dumper Cal waits on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he hits this one in the air towards straightaway center. Dubon back a few steps, but Julio missed it. And there's 2 away here in the 8th inning. Now the last chance in the inning is Cal Raleigh, who's already homered once today. That was back in the 1st inning. He is 1 home run away of tying Mike Zunino for the most home runs by a Mariner catcher in franchise history. (1-0), fouled straight back 1-1. Inside to Cal, and he's ahead 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count the 2-1. Fouled straight back again, and it's 2-2. Cal's right on him. Homered from the left side of the plate his first time, now on the right side. The deuces are wild. And a ground ball to the left side. Good backhand there by Pena, and the throw across is in time to retire the side. Mariners go down 1-2-3. And now they'll try to hold the Astros to a 1-run lead. Tyler Saucedo will take over the pitching duties here for the Mariners in a one-run ball game. Astros have the lead. Chas McCormick was the reason because of that. The home run to start the 7th inning against Matt Brash gave the Astros a 3-2 lead, and that's where we stand now. Just over the glove of Arozarena, who has already seen rob a home run this year. And Chas McCormick is the reason Houston's in front, and now Saucedo trying to set him down here, and the first pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Does not have a hit against the lefty so far this year. 0-1, little dribbler to the left side. Polanco charges and makes the play. 1 away here in the ninth. And now Jose Altuve to the dish. Back to the top of the order they go. Altuve 0 for 3. And the first pitch is hit to the right side, and Rowdy Tellez, who will take it to the bag. And there's quickly 2 away here for Saucedo. So 2 away now. Here's Mauricio Dubon. 2 for 3 in the ball game, with a walk as well. And that one's in there for a strike, 0-1. Emerson Hancock and Trent Thornton warming up just in case in the Mariner bullpen. Downstairs, 1-1. Fouled off of Cal's glove, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays hot. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a 1-run game at 3-2. Deuces are wild for Saucedo. And a hammer job foul. They'll do it again. Another Deuces wild offering. And a rip to the left side and foul again. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inside, full count. Yordan Alvarez waits on deck. We do not want to face him. Payoff pitch on the way here from Saucedo, the 3-2. Just missed outside, and that'll make way to Alvarez with a runner aboard. Looked like Saucedo was going to make quick work of the Astros here in the 9th inning. But to no avail, and Yordan Alvarez will get a chance to swing here once again. 1 for 3 with an RBI single. And he rips that one foul, 0-1. Alvarez fouls it away to the left side this time, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Just able to get a piece of it. Saucedo trying to set down Alvarez and send us to the bottom of the ninth. And somehow able to make contact with that. Stays alive at 0-2.
One and 2.
Dubon, the runner on over at first. 2 away here in the ninth. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Saucedo. Just missed. 2-2. Deuces are wild. The Yordan Alvarez, the 2-2 on the way. And it missed just barely, and it's full at 3-2. Inconsistent strike zone all night long, and Saucedo can't believe it. And now, hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt them. Yordan Alvarez, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There goes the runner. And Alvarez grounds it foul to the right side. They'll do it again at 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. With 2 out. Runner takes off again, and Alvarez rips it into the glove of Polanco, who snares it on the hot corner. All right, here we go. That man leading things off, Randy Arozarena, followed by Polanco and Robles. Mariners need 1 in the bottom of inning number 9. The ever-dangerous Josh Hader will get the call to try to close this game out for the Astros in the bottom of inning number 9. 4 games so far this year. He's yet to give up a run. He's 3 for 3 in save opportunities. Let's see if the Mariners can spoil this one here at home at T-Mobile Park. Down a run. And the first pitch to Arozarena, slap foul, 0-1. Four, 5, and 6 due up here against Hader in a 1-run game. Mariners need 1 to tie, 2 to walk it off. And downstairs, 1-1 to Randy Arozarena. Outside, hitters count to Arozarena. Two balls and a strike. And it's fouled away to the right, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, trying to protect the plate, and he does. Fouls it away, and it remains 2-2. One-run game here in the bottom of inning number 9. Arozarena battling and strikes out. Chased a slider well inside, and there's one away here in the ninth. Take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. That pitch came out of his hand in the left-handed batter's box and broke about 7 inches, 2,000, just under 2,000 rotations per minute. That was a very nasty pitch. Just came all the way in on Randy Arozarena, who had no chance. And there's one away here for Polanco. Trying to keep his hot hitting going. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Trying to salvage this game. And he takes a strike right down the middle of the plate, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Polanco fouls it away, and he's down 0-2 here quickly. Polanco representing the tying run at the plate here. Down 0-2, and he hits this one down the right side and foul. Will stay alive. No balls and 2 strikes to Polanco one more time. And in the dirt, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mariners trying to spark a rally here in the bottom of inning number 9. Down to their final 2 outs, trailing by a run. Strike 3 called. Polanco couldn't pull the trigger, and there's 2 away. Mariners are down to their final out tonight. Another slider. Well, last chance for the Mariners, Victor Robles, who is 1 for 3. And he swings and fouls away the first pitch, 0-1. 1 for 3 in the ball game with a base hit. Trying to keep this game alive here for the Mariners. Down to their final 2 strikes in this one. In the air to right field, shallow, but not down far enough. Astros make the catch, Chas McCormick in right field, and they win game 1 here in Seattle by a final score of 3-2. The go-ahead home run by Chas McCormick in the 7th inning proves to be the difference in this one. Made it 3-2 at the time, and that's what the final score is. Both teams with 7 hits. The Astros come through in the end. Sean Dubin will get the win. Matt Brash will get the loss. Josh Hader, his 4th save of the season. He's 4 for 4. And the Astros take game 1 here in Seattle. Entertaining game. It was a close game throughout. Cal Raleigh gets his first home run of the season. That happened in the first inning. He's just 1 home run shy of Mike Zunino's record for most home runs by a Mariner catcher in franchise history. But the Astros come through late in this one. They take their first lead of the game in the 7th on a Chas McCormick home run to left field, and that was the difference. Houston wins game 1 here in Seattle, 3-2, the final score.